Hello friend, Philip here with A Spiritual Revolution, your personal, professional and spiritual development for your holistic well-being with my guidance. There you go, how about that? It's my new introduction. It's what I'm building for everybody, for the whole world. Now most people probably not too sure what a spiritual revolution is. They have their own understandings of what revolution is. So this morning I wrote in my witness page of my website, which is aspiritualrevolution.com or .org or .co.uk, and this witness page is like a sort of a journal, and I had the idea that I'd like to record my thoughts as an individual human being living in these very turbulent times. If you just imagine in 50, 100 years or 500 years time, I should think that the readers of the history books of our times now, the pages will be burning with excitement, because we're hardly living in a boring time, are we? It might be quite painful for lots of us, but it's up to us to navigate our way out of it, and that's why I've conceived of a spiritual revolution. So this morning I penned a few words to add my entry for today to my witness page, and I'd like to read them out to you, because I've compared the usual political revolution with a spiritual revolution. So here goes. And if I get any frogs in my throat, I have a nice cup of oolong tea from Thailand. A political revolution is a group of people carrying out actions to change the world for the better, according to their view of what better is. History teaches us this does not work. Just much bloodshed and then things carry on as normal. And this is not surprising. It's because humankind still does not know who it is. It tries to change the world, not realizing the world it sees is in fact inside themselves. We live with a wrong relationship with the world. It's why when we make ourselves sick by our own actions, we then treat the effect or the symptom rather than ask ourselves what the cause was, and then change our behaviour to not produce the effect again. A spiritual revolution is an individual person carrying out actions to change themselves for the better. And better means less stress, conflict and sickness, and more harmony, love and wellness. In this revolution, the focus is on an individual changing themselves, not the world out there. The objective is, and it must be, to discover who we really are. A political revolution is an effort to directly change the world through force. It leaves the root causes of problems unaddressed, so the problems never go away. Force constantly creates karmic outcomes of more force. And just a quick aside here, the karmic outcomes is basically, karma's just the rule of law, as far as I can tell, and it's cause and effect. Now, if I force some change today so I feel better, there will be a karmic outcome. It might not be now, it might not be tomorrow, it might be in a year or 10 years, but that's the point. If you use force, it will come back to you as force. That's how karma works. Back to my page. A spiritual revolution is an action by one human being that directly changes their own inner world, and in this way that person actually changes the world. A spiritual revolution achieves what a political revolution cannot and never will do. A spiritual revolution addresses the cause of our woes and troubles, leading to the outcome, a changed, better, peaceful world out there, that a political revolution wanted to achieve but could not and can never do. Politics is the problem. Politics is sickness. Politics depends on the force of external authority. Spirituality is the solution. Spirituality is holistic wellness. Spirituality is empowered internal authority. External authority has got us into our collective and individual mess It is power exerted over others. Developing inner authority is the solution for each and every one of us. This is empowering ourselves. But it means you have to do the work. A spiritual revolution is the revolution of you, for you, by you. But it directly makes the world a better place too, because the world will love you and want the same for itself. A spiritual revolution is the only solution. That is the message of our times, and humankind's continued existence rests upon it learning this message in good enough time. But there doesn't seem to be much of that left. It's quite literally up to you. That's how much you matter, or that's how important you are. So that's the piece, that's what I wrote. And we've been told, since we can remember anything, that we're just one small person and we can't really do anything to change things. You have to leave it to the experts, to the gurus, to the scientists, to the government, to anybody else but me, anybody else but you. We're just small people, we can't change the world. Well, no, we can't directly intervene and change the world, but we can change the world when we change ourselves. And if we're living with troubles and sufferings and pains and emotional angst and we don't get things done and all the problems that human beings face, if we're living with those, we can't change them until we change ourselves. Because it's us that's actually doing what we're doing. We will blame the same external authorities who claimed power over us, and that's understandable. But in that blaming of other people, just as we want them to solve things for us, blaming them when things go wrong in our own life is not the answer. So a spiritual revolution is the key. It's a journey. It's the key for you as an individual person to change yourself in such a way that you create a healthy, harmonious life for yourself. And out of good health and harmony arises happiness. And I've heard this other thing as well. Oh, you can't be happy all the time. Well, no, of course you can't. But I want to be happy more than the allotted amount that goes by the norm in our world. So that's just an intellectual device to stop us from empowering ourselves again. Only you can empower yourself. But obviously, we can get guidance from other people. And I've had guidance from numerous people, and I've carried out my own spiritual revolution, and that's why I'm now creating this big mission, this big venture to spread it everywhere. And unlike political revolution, it doesn't use force, it doesn't impose on other people, it doesn't compel or impel other people to do anything. It just means that I want to become a better person, and if I learn who I am, then I can take actions and transform my mindset and my behaviours and my routines and all the other stuff, get rid of these beliefs that limit myself and that cause you problems, the whole palaver. So there you go. A political revolution doesn't work. We know it doesn't work. History's proven that to us. And now humankind really does stand at a bit of a crossroads. So which way are you going to go? And if you like the sound of this message, then do keep in touch with what I'm doing, because 2024, I'm coming for the world with a big bang. I've been building this for so long. I've been stuck in my own bubble. It's been very challenging indeed, but I'm ready to share everything with the world now. So have a good day. If you'd like to read my witness page, I'll put a link below, and you can look through all the different entries. It's been going for a month or so now. Meanwhile, if you do like my content, please subscribe to the channel, help me build it. It was quite fun when I got to 100. My next big number, if you like, is 1,000. So help me get to 1,000. If you haven't subscribed, click that button and follow my work. Have a fantastic day wherever you are in the world. See you next time. Bye-bye.